Starbucks, it might be a $5 cup of coffee, but so many people have such a brand loyalty. So many people are obsessed with Starbucks that their lifetime value is literally $14,000. So what does that mean? I'm Shelby Page, and this is The Marketing Solution. So why would you trust what I have to say? Well, I've worked for 4 different agencies over the course of 5 years, and I've seen the strengths and pitfalls of all of them. I've worked both as a B2B marketer, aka business to business, so working internally for a brand, building their entire marketing strategy from scratch, that was mostly for high-ticket items and lead generation. I've also worked as a marketer for B2C, otherwise known as business to consumer, e-commerce, generating and converting sales at a strong ROI. That's why you should trust me. Like I said, my name is Shelby Page, and this is The Marketing Solution.
And let's not scare anyone off. So if you don't understand the acronyms, right?
If you don't understand the acronyms that I'm saying, do not worry. This is only the first episode. We're going to get more in depth. It's going to get way worse from here on out. But I will take the time.
Way worse?
Yeah, it gets way more complicated. But
probably the most honest marketing podcast so far.
I will say though that it'll be okay because I will hold your hand. We'll get through it together. If you don't know anything about marketing, or if you work in digital marketing full time and you just want to have a fun conversation with me, we will be here every single week. We'll be releasing new episodes, and I will teach you what you need to know. If the acronyms scare you, Ty is here. He will help slow me down, and we'll teach you this right from the beginning. So what we've got on the docket today, hello, welcome to the very first episode. Like I said, hello, my name is Shelby Page. I am the CEO and founder of Silver Swan Marketing, and we are talking about general branding topics today. Why are we talking about general branding topics? Well, 1, this is our first episode, and 2, the most common question that I see on Reddit when it comes to the entrepreneurial thread, the marketing thread, the Facebook ads thread, these things that I love to peruse because I'm just obsessed with marketing, is people who are looking to get into this world, get into the marketing world in general, and they don't know where to start. Usually it's because they're trying to create their own business. Now, I'm going to differentiate here. There are 2 different types of people on the internet. There are people that are trying to create a business, and there are people that are trying to create a brand. If you want to create a business, I cannot help you. I am not the person that's going to help you create something where you are just the distributor and you are racing to the bottom. This is very indicative of, like, let's say the drop shipping fad that went by. There was a time in the marketing world where your privacy was not taken into consideration whatsoever. So you, the consumer, I knew everything about you. As a marketer, I knew everything about you. And if I knew everything about you, that meant that I could put a product in front of you that you love the most. So that was a golden age in marketing. Seriously, you could just launch a Facebook ad and you would convert. It was crazy. That's when drop shipping became really, really popular. Why doesn't that work anymore? Well, people are looking for real brands that they can connect themselves to, real brands that have a brand story. And these people, these consumers, are willing to do anything for these brands. So they have a very high lifetime value. LTV means lifetime value. What that breaks down into is if you purchase from a brand and then you love it, and then you purchase a second time, your average order value might be the same, right? Maybe you spent $50 on a purse and you loved the purse, and so you spent another $50 on the purse in a different color. Now your lifetime value is $100, not $50. And if you love that brand, if you are addicted to that brand, if that brand is a high luxury like Gucci, you have to have every single thing that comes out from that product, your lifetime value skyrockets. So, for example, Starbucks has a super high lifetime value, right? A lot of these big box brands do. You know the ones I'm talking about. It's the ones that you know by name. Starbucks, it might be a $5 cup of coffee, but so many people have such a brand loyalty. So many people are obsessed with Starbucks that their lifetime value is literally $14,000. So what does that mean? Over the course of your life, your $5 cup of coffee continues to snowball into their pocket to the point where each and every person waiting in line at that Starbucks headquarters considers that a $14,000 profit margin per person. What does that mean for brands? That means that they can spend more money acquiring a new customer. Their cost per acquisition can be so much higher, and they still make money. Acquiring a new customer is so much harder than acquiring a repeat customer that the lifetime value is going to be the most important indicator that your brand is healthy. And if your brand is healthy and people love it and you've got repeat purchasers, it might cost you $150 to get someone to buy a $30 product. But if they buy that $30 product and then they buy that $30 product 5 more times, you have recouped your ad costs, and that will continue to snowball. So I'm here at The Marketing Solution. I, Shelby Page, founder and CEO of Silver Swan Marketing. I am here to tell you that I will not be working with businesses that have no interest in lifetime value. They have no interest in establishing brand loyalty or brand saturation. But if you want to create something from scratch that is beautiful, that people are obsessed with, that can scale and is highly profitable, I can give you those answers. I'm here for real brands that want to build real brand loyalty. And they're really trying to saturate their market. So the first thing you have to do, 1, you want to start a business. What are you selling? This is super important. If someone tells you, oh, you can sell anything, I can sell anything to anyone, they're lying, they're a boomer, send them out. Like, that's not true. There are things that sell and there are things that don't. And if you are trying to sell something online to humans, other human beings, you really have to take this first step into consideration. What are you going to sell? Why are you going to sell it? Who are your competitors? If you don't know your competitors, start doing competitor research. You want to sell, what are those things called? The straws. The little...
The
reusable straws. You want to sell reusable straws? You can do that because the wholesale cost of them is like 2 pennies, like really not a lot of money. But if you want to convince someone to spend $15 on your 2 penny reusable straws, you need to know everything about all the other competitors that have reusable straws, why their product matters, if they have any brand colors, if there's anything important about their brand that sticks out, why people are continuing to buy from them. What if you could buy more than 1 straw? How often it would take for you to lose your straw to want to buy another straw?
How reusable
is that straw? These things matter. So when someone says they can sell anything, like I said, that's not true. The most important part of setting up a business, setting up a brand. Business owners, get the out of here. We are brand owners. Do you understand? If you are trying to...
What do you mean by that?
Business owners?
A brand owner.
If you own a brand, then you are interested in having people fall in love with that brand. If you own a random $5 or less tech company. Actually, I was thinking about Five Below the other day and how brilliant their marketing is, but that is a story for another day. The point is, a brand is a business owner that is looking to like create an impact within their community, within their niche, within their audience. And a business owner is someone who's trying to get somebody to buy something, whether or not they care about it. So many things impact branding, and we're really only scratching the surface. But I wanted to have this introductory podcast episode kind of talk about easy peasy, the difference between a brand owner and a business owner, and just how important brand loyalty is for the lifetime value of your customers. So if you're interested in having customers that are obsessed with your brand, I guess, tune in to part 2, because these episodes are short, which they should be. You're welcome. But we have so much to go over. It really has just begun.
We'll adjust it in terms of like topic, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean this is probably going to be like a 5-part series on your brand and creating your brand voice, and then from there we will move into the logistics where you guys will be way more confused by my acronyms. There we go. We're all confused together. Except me, I'm not confused. I'm the marketing solution. Thank you.
That was a turn.
It's true. Okay, so number 1 lesson from the first episode. You want to be a brand that saturates your market. Period. Come with me. We'll do it together.